Hello, this is Athena for AMG Creates, and hopefully I will be able to not procrastinate and actually get stuff done this week. I am using a whole lot of different stamps in hopes that, that will also help me to not procrastinate. Um, so we have Veggie Happy, Absolutely Awesome, Tree Before and Afters, um, Carrot About You, and the treat cart. Uh, so I had seen, and I can't remember who did it. um, I want to say that it was Marine, from Lawn Fun. I'll be able to look it up real quick. Yeah, I was right. So Marine did a, uh, like an apple sort of cart thing. And that's what this is inspired from, even though there's carrots involved as well. Yes. So anyway, I am done uh getting paid hourly to work at a different place for now. Um and it is mostly so I can accommodate my husband and my daughter. Uh yep, I have much to say about that. It's not appropriate here. So, with that in mind, um, I'm basically going to be doing this, and now I have the time, hopefully also motivation, to do cards again. And I know that it's been a while since I've actually done the cards, and that is mostly because I've I've been busy doing other things. Um, I know that there were times whenever I pushed myself and I was working and everything else. I am suffering from a bad bout of don't give a fuckitis, which is really bad. Um and it's mostly because I'm I'm not getting paid here doing this. So, but it's kind of a disservice to you guys that are here that are watching all of my stuff because it doesn't mean that I don't care about you. It's more like I'm making sure that the content that I make for you guys is pretty good ish. So I've also been rearranging my crafty crap room and I like how it looks. I mean, it's still a mess. So I really don't like how it looks right now. And I still have a couple of things to do um with this room in general. But I'm also going to make my closet, which is a walk-in closet. I think it's like 6 feet deep, I guess. 5.5, 6. I don't know. I didn't lay down in it. Either way, um, but it's a walk-in closet, and I want to make it into a sort of like book nook library corner of doom thing. So yeah, um, I still have to do that. It's on the list of things to do. I still kind of have to clean up in here a little bit. There are a couple of things that are just a mess, but I did throw away a lot of stuff, which is nice. So, I also have to study for my medical billing and coding thing, um, because the exam for section 4 is not timed. I have technically 2 attempts, but I've already done one. I missed 2 questions, and it won't tell me what ones I missed. So, I really need to take my time with it. And in order to do that, I figured that I would just reread the book and take notes and stuff like that. But in order to do that, I need time. So I need time where it's quiet and everything like that, and that wasn't gonna happen this weekend. So last weekend, um, my husband and I took our daughter to Great Wolf Lodge, and we did medieval times and everything like that. Um, and we went for the whole weekend, and it was fun. My daughter and I had a lot of fun, and my husband played father very well. um, he is the type that would rather be at work than, he doesn't really know what fun is, that kind of guy. So, yeah, he humored us all and, went and did the things. It was fun because we did the Magi Quest thing. My daughter and I did. And we each got wands, and I sweated my butt off. I think that I had like some 20,000 steps or something just going. I said screw it to the elevators and was going up and down the stairs. So it's basically between floor 1 and floor 4. All those 4 floors, you have like a quest thing. So you get a wand, and you can get a topper that's got special power-ups, and you go around and you do quests. And it's kind of cool. And make sure that if you do that, go whack your wand at some other things that aren't strategically included in that quest, because they'll have extras, so you can get gold, and that gold will help with power-ups. They have houses, I guess there are like 4 of them, and I can't remember what they are, but they have 4 of them, and I think that they were gonna do something with them, but it didn't really translate very well. But either way, it's fun, and it's all the way up in Dallas, so it's a little bit hard to get to. But I think that on a day that or maybe even a weekday that we have money and that Ember has, a vacation day or whatnot from school, we might go up there and play again. I don't know. It'd have to be like a weekend. God, I really don't want it to be a weekend. So it'd have to be like a week off kind of thing. We'll go have fun. But that is just a thought. That's not something that I don't want to do that right now, because oh my god. The kids, the entitlement, the fact that I am not allowed to hit people with that wand, and I should have. In fact, I had a couple of people that encouraged me to do so, which was not good for me. So whenever, if you have kids, please, please, let them know that there might be lines. Let them know that if it is an activity for all people, there will be adults that are playing too. If you see somebody just standing there who's waiting patiently in a line, have your kids, ask if they're in line, or did I cut in front of you, or something like that. Also, the adults that are with the kids don't have to scream at the object whenever they don't get what they want. There was God, he had to be 12. He was like preteen boy who just needed to be smacked over the head because there were 4 other boys and this one mom, I'm guessing, because she was older, but she was about the size of this boy, and he just needed to be whacked upside the head. I think that would have been a nice factory reset. So, and even though, yes, I am all for don't hit your kids, don't, use some good language, some talking skills before you, find a reset button. But I, you really, there are some kids where talking won't work and you need to find another alternative. And this is where I rip my planner. So I really hate the disc bound system for the edges. So I rip my planner. I'm okay with it though. I'm not gonna notice. But yeah, other than the millions of children that were running up and down the corridors, not caring about what else was going on or looking to see who else was around, please just teach your kids to, like, do the thing. Also, I need to make some sort of... I need to get on YouTube to play something, otherwise my microphone is gonna go off in like 4 minutes. So we're gonna do this and put her on low. Do not off, just low. Okay. Otherwise my ADD is gonna take over and I'm gonna watch her and I can't do that. So, oh, that's still too loud. Okay. So the other thing that I have in mind too for this, isn't this channel, but I'm going to do something that I never thought that I would do that now just seems like a fun idea, and that is making a kind of like a ASMR annotation channel. So I had bought all new Harry Potter books, and regardless of the problems that you might have with, or you might think about J.K. Rowling and stuff like that, she's a celebrity with feelings. Good for her. I don't care about her feelings. I think that she is using her platform how she wants to, and you do have a choice to listen or to not. It sucks because there are millions of people that she hates that identify with somebody like Harry Potter, who, you know, get bullied, who find out that, you know, who feel like they don't belong at all and get bullied, and then find out that there's a reason why they don't belong. And turns out that, you know, Harry Potter's a wizard, and that's the reason for all the things that kept happening, and oh my gosh, he finally fits in, and he made friends. And she killed it for so many people. And I mean, as invalidating for them as it is, there are billions of people who don't care. They're still gonna go to Universal to ride the Harry Potter rides, to be in that world, because it still resonates with them. And there are so many people that are going to watch the show on HBO. They're, whenever it comes out in a couple of years, are going to buy the audiobook that's all new, that has all of the, like, every character has a voice. And it's awesome. Like, the thought of it's really cool. So, yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I realize, like I said, I realize she's a celebrity. She's using that platform to say what she thinks, and what she thinks kind of goes against what she wrote, or how she wanted to make kids, adults, whatever, feel. And that sucks. I agree that sucks. But, in the end, I'm one of those people where, unfortunately, it doesn't make her opinion of things don't make me feel any different about how I feel about the story that in the world that she created and everything else. Yeah. So if I'm a horrible person, I'm a horrible person. Yeah, I'll live with it. So anyway, I wanted to start out with the Harry Potter thing because I'm rereading it right now. I have only read, um, let's see, I'm on the fourth one, so the last three books I have only read once. And I wanted to reread them, and then I thought, hey, with this, with everything coming out again soon, with, I might want to highlight, like, some funny things. I might want to go through and write some things, and then in a few years, reread it again. So the thought was to read it from a kid perspective, to which I did a kid and a teen perspective, and then reread it from an adult perspective because my daughter and I were watching the movies, and it's just, it hits you differently as an adult. Like you think differently rather than as a kid where you more identify with them, and now I'm identifying with the parents. And dude, I totally get why Molly Weasley killed killed Bellatrix. Totally get it. Spoiler alert, by the way, in case you know. It's been like 15 years. But yeah, it's just, I wanted to, so to annotate basically means to, put in page flags, to, I'm gonna desecrate my books, and if my mom is watching this, or listening, watching, whatever, she's gonna wonder what the hell is wrong with me. Because I barely even folded my pages over whenever I read things. But yeah, it was basically one of the things where I wanna know what I was thinking whenever I read it now, so that in years from now I can reread it again and go, wow, this is how I felt then, and I feel completely different. And I would like to do that with a lot of books, just because there were books that were turned into movies that I want to kind of critique myself, write notes for myself. But I've also seen like the ASMR thing is cool. I can add music like I do with these, but I can also add like sound effects and things like that, like thunder and stuff. But it's just one of the things where it's like I've wanted to do this since the beginning of the year, I think. Sometime last year, and I just haven't gotten around to it because I've been so busy. So, with that, I need to make sure that my hands look good, because while here, I'm a crafter. So, of course, my hands are going to look like crap. But while I'm doing that stuff, my hands have to look better, I feel. So, I do have some fake nails that I've had for a while, and I'll put those on. And the idea is that that won't be coming out until the beginning of next year. What I'm going to do is also set up a Patreon, I think. I've kind of thought it all through, but this is my first time actually saying it out loud, so that means that I have to do it, right? We'll see how it goes. But to also set up a Patreon so that I can make some money off of it, because you know, you're not doing what you love until you hate it so much, well, you're making money off of it. So I've got, let's see, I have, this is in here somewhere, yeah. So I've got like different monetary things. So free sees the art page and then the YouTube videos the day of. So basically you're just skipping the YouTube algorithm, which kind of sucks, and I wish you wouldn't, but oh well. $5 is just a, hey, thanks, this keeps me up in supplies and stuff like that, because page flags and the ink that I'm going to be using. $10 is basically my thoughts on each chapter, and if you want, you can get sent a random annotated page, and that basically means that I'm going to have to buy probably another book so that I can do that, because I really don't want to ruin these ones. And 15 is basically a group thing where we talk about the chapter all together, which I think would be a lot of fun. I have also seen people on Etsy selling annotated books, which I think is really cool. And it's a thought. Because of course, once I annotate these books, then I can literally just page by page copy them. I will also be coloring the front pages of them and doing a little bit of decoration on each like chapter page, because they all have a little illustrated whatcha-thingy, and it's in black and white, which is really cool. Yeah, I have ideas. It's stuff to keep me busy, because as I said, I'm home making sure that the kids at home and taken care of, and my husband can get back and forth to work. So, yeah. I have a lot of things that I wanted to do with the house that will have to be put on hold. And other than that, I mean, it will be a lot of fun. I will be doing this while, just as a taking a break from studying. That's why I didn't want to automatically put out the whole annotating thing, just because I need to study. But I also know that if I do just studying, I'm gonna lose my shit. So, but I need to study. But yeah, it shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully I can get everything done. Also for October and November, I'll hopefully be writing again. I'd like to bring back the productivity sprints on here, just so that I can be productive, because gee, productive sounds great. But yeah, I want to be creative and make money and have friends and do all the things. So Sarah Cannon was talking about this on her I think it was Heart Breathings, where we all go through this thing of just wanting to do everything. We want to be good at everything that we want to do. So yeah. On that note, I mean, this is fun. I have I guess it's a Kanban board up, and I already have 159 people. Not that you guys watch this, like I know that I have the same amount of people that come in and watch, so thank you. Whether you are here up until now or you just clicked on it and went, oh yeah, this is fun, or you muted me, put me on 3 times speed and muted me, that's fine too. I don't care. That's cool. Either way, thank you. And the idea was by the end of the year to get 200. I'm not sure that that's gonna happen. I would love to, do everything that I can, and I need to go back to what I was doing, which was uploading these and doing 3 cards and then doing the goofy shorts, because the algorithm likes shorts and I don't know why, because it's ridiculous. But yeah, I need to go back to that so that I can build up my numbers because it's all about numbers, and I get that. Um, but I think that the annotating thing will be fun. I've got a couple of lists of series of books in mind. So yeah, I'm happy about that. And I keep yawning because it's 1 in the morning. I didn't really procrastinate on this. I did have other things that I wanted to get done. We got back today, and I wanted to clean up a little bit, and I wanted to just sit here because I had been going all over the place this weekend, and I just wanted to sit. Yeah, I went up. I'm looking at my statistics. I went up. It says 19 floors, and I call it a liar. I think that there was more. I did almost 6 miles. Ugh. Yesterday, however, was a little over 5,000 steps. I did the ropes course while I was there. It was outside. I'm a dumbass because I wore all black. But either way, it was fun. I didn't want to go swimming again. Just really didn't feel like doing all of that with all the kids there and everything. Kids really get in the way of fun sometimes. We did go on a ride called the Tornado, and I'm a heavier set. I mean, you can see by my arms, I'm a heavier set person, and I take up more space, therefore I weigh more, and I think it's called centrifugal force. Yeah. Either way, I wasn't happy because I nope. So the tornado is basically a pipe that you go down and then you get pushed out into this half pipe, really. And because it was me, my husband, and my daughter, uh I I was like way up at the top, and we were all in like a big raft thing. But yeah, it switched to where I was up at the top, and I don't like the feeling of weightlessness. Um I don't like being picked up. There is a certain weight limit where a lot of people don't like that feeling. Um and that was one of them. I wasn't too happy. So apparently the look on my face, however, that my husband had seen was priceless. And of course, I laughed it off in the end. It was cool. I didn't go on any more rides after that. Um, just because I didn't want to. And yeah. But other than that, it was fun. I did have a lot of fun. It was alright. So now we're almost at the end with the stickers. Thank you if you stuck around this long. You have surprised me. Um, I just made this a longer video because I had a lot more stuff to say. And I was basically waiting until I was done working because I had helped 3 days last week. And I felt like, apparently it's called ADD paralysis or something like that, where if you have an appointment later in the day, you won't be doing anything else until you get to that. Now, a lot of times that doesn't bother me, but my brain's just been a mess lately. So now that I have the time, and again with yawning, I'm sorry. But now that I have the time, there's no reason why I can't make sure that I get in all of the things that I need to for this channel. Right now I'm figuring out what I really want to put for stuff. I was looking through all of this. I have a god awful amount of sticker books. Yeah. Um, and it's one of those things where while I want to go through all of them and see which ones that I like and which ones that I don't, I also know that Happy Planner is just kind of recycling them right now. They're putting different front pages on them. So I'm doing good with just using the ones that I have. Sometimes I get FOMO and they show pretty ones, but I only, it's gonna sound horrible. I'm good with supporting them through buying a planner every year, and that's about it. And really, if I could make it to where, like, the bottom two were blanked, where there wasn't a line right there, and there wasn't a line for the weekdays, that way I could do this, and I could print them out and have them punched and everything like that, I would probably do that if it was cost effective. It probably wouldn't be now that I think about it. But yeah, I think I'd go for that route. So I'm just putting all of this in. I do have stuff to do on Monday, which would be today, what you're seeing. Nate has stuff on Tuesday, so we'll see how it goes. I'm interested to see what happens with his stuff on Tuesday. And then I'm just going through and seeing if there's anything else that I want to put in. I do put in some workout ones, and that's going to be interesting because with Nate being home and with it being around 100 degrees outside or hotter this whole week, I will either go to Planet Fitness or I will be walking in the morning. I am not going to go to the animal shelter because it is so hot. And I do not feel comfortable working with the dogs while it's hot out. There are other people that are less subject to heat. So they can do that. And then whenever it gets into the fall time, I'll be going there and helping out and doing that. So, and going out and walking around and everything. I did dedicate 3 days of working out. Hopefully that all works. So that is the weekly spread. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you have a nice week. And I hope to be making cards. Hopefully. So thanks for watching and have a nice week.